So we're 3 weeks into the start of the year, and it might be a great time to put the proverbial finger on the pulse and check how we're doing. So maybe 2024 was based on some kind of growth strategy, and I found that some of these growth strategies tend to be a little bit aspirational. And that's not to say that they're not founded in some kind of driver. Maybe we've got a new product launch, maybe we're attending a new trade show, but my suggestion, my urging would be to really drill into that strategy and find tactics. You know, I know it's a cliche, but dive into the weeds and figure out how we're gonna actually make this happen. So maybe we've got some really aggressive growth planned, 20+%. Well, based on that level of growth, do we actually need to add headcount? Does my sales team actually need to be bigger? And the answer to that might be yes, depending upon exactly the anticipated growth. So then my suggestions or my hypothetical questions would be, okay, we need to add some headcount, another rep or 2 or 3 kind of thing. Well, how are we gonna find them, hire them, train them, that kind of thing? You could lose months in a year based on the recruiting efforts, the hiring efforts, the ramp-up efforts. And maybe that's fine. Maybe you've built your plan around maybe a 6-month ramp, 9-month ramp, that kind of thing. But if not, are you still gonna be able to achieve your aggressive growth strategies if you've got that ramp-up associated with your sales folks? Perhaps you've got a upsell, cross-sell strategy. You've got an existing portfolio book of business. You just want to sell them more of your products and services. Fantastic. Those people know you. Hopefully they trust you. Hopefully they want to do more business with you. I guess then my urging would be, let's look at average deal size, sales cycle timeframes, and again, kind of back into our overall growth strategy, and can we achieve what we need to based on that upsell, cross-sell strategy? Perhaps a third hypothetical would be new product launch, maybe a territory expansion. In those scenarios, we're looking at attracting net new customers. Statistically speaking, net new, the sales cycle time frame is always going to be longer than asking an existing customer to do business with you again. And we need to make sure that our sales team is armed with what's our ideal client profile look like? Do I have a good value proposition? Do I understand the competitive landscape? I always refer to kind of backing into whatever that number is. So again, whatever the growth strategy is, 5%, 25%, can we back into tactical day in, day out, week in, week out strategies that ultimately get us to that number? So if you've checked the pulse on your 2024 strategy and something's not quite going as you planned, or maybe you're missing a key aspect, I'd welcome a conversation to see if I can support your strategy for 2024 in any way.